Hello everyone, and welcome back to another episode of Guns of Icarus. Well, Dark is back from vacation, but he came back with some crazy Florida cold shit, so I'm going to be commentating from the Spectator seat over here on a match today. And yes, I did let everybody know that I'm recording this, and now you got people shouting hello internet, but what can you do? Anyway, before we begin, let's take a look at what we got today. For the red team, we have a squid ship named the Octopus, packing a barking dog carronade, a flamethrower, and a Hades light cannon. On the other side...
Hey, Nosgard, are we on camera?
Yes, Cinders, we're on camera right now.
Yay, I'm a celeb.
Something like that. Anyway, carry on. For the second ship for the red team, we have here... Well, this is called...
Oh, I love little girls.
This is called a goldfish, and I wish I had an...
Oh my god! You killed a hooker! Call girls, you Cyril. When they're dead, they're just hookers.
This is why you don't tell people you're recording them.
Make sure to get that on your recording.
Trust me, it's there, guys. Anyway, we got a Hellhound Heavy Twin Carronade, a Barking Dog Light Carronade, and a second Barking Dog Light Carronade for that ship. We also have the Junkyard Pile, crewed by the clan Poro, and on this we have a Artemis Light Rocket Launcher, Hades Light Cannon, Double Barrel Mortal, another Light Cannon, and another Mortar. Finally we have the Redfish Bluefish, which is a goldfish piloted by a buddy of mine named Cinders, and he'll be using a Hellhound Heavy Twin Carronade, a Dragon Tongue Light Flamethrower, and a Woman Light Gatling Gun. So this should be a pretty good matchup, I say. Anyway... ignore Cinders' typing, he's just silly. Anyway, once enough captains ready up, being one more now, the match will begin, and we'll start this little commentated battle in earnest. Well, I got the introduction done, everybody. Whenever you're ready, we'll start with the actual bloodbath. If this takes too long, I'll just edit out until we start properly. Oh, apparently they switched to the come on. Yeah, they did. The come on and slam Pomeridian. It's got a flamethrower. It's got a beacon flare gun, which is good in this map to be sure, because a lot of dune clouds. It's got a double barrel mortar and an Artemis light rocket launcher. That is the new ship that will be coming, which is
We no longer want to be a junker.
it will be a Pomeridian, because apparently they lost too many times with the junker. So, in response to that,
No, I will not touch your junker.
in response to that, Cinders wants everyone to touch his junker.
You touch it and you like it.
No. Stop. Help.
I have milk
Help.
duds.
Help. Help.
Just get in the van. Just get in the white van. I have milk
Help.
duds.
Help. Help.
The new ship being the Touch My Junker,
Help. Help.
it has some Artemises, it's got some more Artemises, a Gatling gun, and a mortar. Let's start. Alright then, from this starting point, you start out in pretty much free mode Spectator. Can't really tell you where any of the ships are, because I'm in the middle of a cloud where I spawned as a Spectator apparently. Oh, now I'm on the ground. Here we go. So, we've got Ship 1 and Ship 2 will be the Octopus and the Mifune, which is the red team, and then the Come On and Slam and the Touch My Junker will be on the blue team today. So let's take a quick look. You know, it'll be easy if I just push button 1. There we go. Here's our squid, piloted by Magma Nobunaga. I am never again telling people I'm recording them until after I'm done. This was a terrible idea. But anyway, pilot's at the wheel. The people are at the various engines. Looks like he's burning using one of his pilot specials to burn the engine a little bit to get there quickly. So let's check on the second ship real quick, shall we? Again, pilot is at the wheel. Engineers are scrambling around. Looks like he must have flown through a dust cloud recently. They do damage to various stuff, which would be why the guns are injured. For Ship 3, we've got a Pomeridian who's been in a dust cloud way too long, and his engines have almost completely blown out because of it. That's pretty bad. Hopefully they can get that stuff up and running very soon, because it looks like the fight's about to start. And finally we have Touch My Junker using its Artemis loadout to fire at mid-range at the moment at the Mifune. Now with Artemis weapons, what you want to do is try and disable the enemy's weaponry, engine, things like that. Hey, Dark, I am literally in the middle of recording like I fucking sent you a message saying to go back to bed over. Anyway, ignore Dark's...
Alright, okay.
Ignore Dark's cameo.
Sorry.
It's being done live, Dark. Anyway, ignoring Dark's cameo appearance in a video he's not supposed to be in, back to the fight. Looks like the Touch My Junker is currently taking some balloon damage. If balloon appeared to be popped completely, yes it is. So she'll be sinking soon, and oh, they're getting in flame range and they're gonna wham her. Interesting strategy for a squid. They normally want to stay on the blind side whenever possible because squids are very squishy. Although it looks like Touch My Junker is not having a good day at the moment. So let's switch back to the Mifune and see how the fight looks from their angle. So from the Mifune's angle, that'll look that exciting. Let's try this ship. How's it look from the Pora ship, the clan ship? It's... somebody just tried the smog, hence the giant black cloud over there. Not that exciting either. Okay, back to Touch My Junker then. Okay, Touch My Junker is still engaged with the octopus. Looks like they got the Gatling on it. Now, as I said, squid armor is pretty squishy, so the armor is going to break very quickly from the Gat shots. However, squid armor also repairs very quickly. So it's a give and take. Anyway, looks like they are currently turning the main gun towards the octopus, which does have a gun in the back. I wonder what his back gun is. Let me check real quick. He's using the... okay, he's got a good gun on the back, but it's a little close for it. That's a long-range weapon. If you're not far enough away, it won't explode properly. It'll still damage it, but there won't be any splash damage, which is kind of the gimmick of it. Ooh, oh, let's switch over here. It looks like... oh, wrong one. Looks like the Mifune is having a good fight here. They're actually getting pretty banged up by some flamer and mortar fire. Excellent hits there. Looks like he's hitting them pretty good. I think the Mifune is about to go. Let's switch to them and see. They're not out yet, but they're not looking too good at the moment. They've got a lot of fire on the hull. Okay, now they're done. Now it's over for sure. Alright, so that fight ended with 1 point scored for Team Blue. So let's switch back to the other fight that's going on currently between our little squid friend and our, well, now poor Meridian and Junker. It's going to be a double team on that poor octopus now. Although the Touch My Junker is getting kind of far away, so let's, oh, this ship just wait, where's the respawn ship? Hold on. Well, now I can't find it, whatever. Switch machine ship till I find a good angle here, hold on. Apparently they're fleeing into a cloud at the moment. It is a tactical decision, although I can see him over there, which means they're in range for an Artemis if I can see him from Spectator mode. In fact, the, Lookout Merrick, the gunner, it looks like he's loading up some heavy clip right now. Interesting choice. Well, normally I personally don't use heavy clip for much except for watchers, because they cause you to not have recoil, but that's about it. There's no damage, there's no extra splash, it's just they don't have recoil. Is anybody fighting? Anybody gonna get into a fight here? Wait, you're the fight, okay. Touch My Junker is currently sniping the Mifune, hitting it with the Artemis missiles at long range. Let's get a close-up on that, if we can. Looks like Clay and the Engineer and Davian the Engineer are both currently mounted. Oh, and even, zoom out, zoom in, there we go. Looks like Titan is also on an Artemis, so all three Artemises are currently sniping the Mifune. So let's switch to that ship for a moment and see how they're doing. Not so good. Their whole armor is good, but they're not able to keep it up very well, which means that, yep, now here comes the pain. They're starting to lose hull fast. Faster than they can seem to keep it up, it seems. If they don't do something soon, they're not going to make it. I'm going to go on a limb and say they're done. That's 2 for blue, 0 for red, with the Mifune going down to a joint attack between the Touch My Junker and the Come On and Slam. Now, with that out of the way, it looks like the Poro ship is going to be engaging... well, they're going to have to fight on their own now, aren't they? Or they could run. Wait. Well, we got a badly damaged squid that appeared to be trying to flee, which doesn't... it's not a bad play. Get your guns up, get everything fixed, then come back in when you have a teammate. The captains are probably talking to each other and coordinating that. If they're smart, they are anyway. Because you don't want to try and fight 2-on-1 if at all possible. It does not end well. So here we got the octopus coming back in. Looks like their sister ship is kind of far back. I don't know why they're charging in, but when the sister's not next to them, especially given how squishy the squid is. The octopus squid. Interesting naming choice, guys. So let's switch back to the fight real quick. The Come On and Slam appear to be charging its main gun, so they're going to be engaging the squid soon. In fact, they just started firing right now, with some pretty good hits from what I can see. Touch My Junker, much closer to the poor squiddy. He's unloading the Gatling on the balloon? That seems like an odd choice. I would have fired... Oh, there we go, on the whole arm. I probably just had to adjust the shot a little bit. And yeah, now they're going to start pummeling this poor thing with their Junker. Oh, Come On, Slam coming in fast. Looks like they're going for a ram attack with this, because you see how quickly they're charging and how the engines are going down? That means they're burning the engine. They are hurting the engine to go faster. I thought they were going to wham him. I guess I was wrong. I guess they just wanted to close the distance quickly on that poor octopus, which is surprisingly holding out okay. Although they did lose an engine. They need to get that up quickly. There they go. Engine back up. Their hull's about to go down, and they're going to start taking a beating. But like I said, watch how quickly this hull goes up. Once they start repairing it, it's going to be up really, really fast. Engines, holes on squids, you see how quick that was? Boom, full engine, just like that. They're squishy, but they can repair really fast. That's kind of the gimmick. And it looks like they're still getting double teamed, and seems like the combined might of a Junker and a Pomeridian was just too much. And those two doing the little victory dance or something. I don't know what the hell they're doing. Now the Goldfish is going to be on its own for about 15 seconds until the other ship respawns, but then it has to fly here on top of that. Score is currently 0-3, so the game is not over, but it's not looking too good for Team Red. Touch My Junker has begun its bombardment now. It's disabling the side guns with an excellent hit, actually. They're repairing the gun now, but that was a very good hit on the side gun. Oh, here comes the ram. Pomeridians are notorious ramming ships. As you can see, the hull is down and they're getting cooked very quickly while they try and get the hull back up. Now the hull is back up, but it's still badly damaged, so things aren't looking great. The pop balloon causing them to sink into the ground probably isn't going to help their chances much either. That's number 4. Looks like Team Blue may have a perfect game here, but I'm not going to give up on the red team yet. I have personally come back from a 0-4 losing streak, so I'm going to believe they can do it too. However, they're not going to do it if they don't come in together. That is a critical thing that a lot of captains need to work on in this game. I'm not insulting these captains in particular, they seem to be doing their best, but across the board, captains need to coordinate. There are built-in commands for you to talk to just the captain of your fellow ship on your team to try and figure out the best way to attack. If you don't do that and your opponent does, you're going to lose, like, probably every game. So, you know, like right now, you see they're here. Their sister ship appears to be with them now, so they're definitely catching on to... Wow, are they psychic? I know they can't hear me. Maybe I have the gift. People sense what I'm saying, and then they do it. Anyway, those two are now together for the final... What could be their final hurrah, but I don't know. Let's see what happens. Looks like the Come On and Slam is charging up against the enemy Goldfish here. They took a little bit of minor damage, nothing they can't handle. It appears they're actually on their own now. I'm surprised. Where is Touch My Junker? Where are they? The sister needs them, and they are hiding in a storm, firing long-range shots. Alright, fair enough. Looks like they're offering sniper support. They do have a decent sniping ship. Personally, I'd want a Mercury field gun if I was going to do full-time sniping, but hey, I'm not the captain. Cinders is, and he's doing a great job. So it looks like the octopus, the little squiddy here, it's doing decently. It's needs to get its hull repaired all the way, especially on a squid. It doesn't take much to repair it fully, and they go down quick, so you don't want to have a half-ass hull there. See what I mean? It's already almost dead, and that was only like 1 or 2 shots. Switching back to the Mifune, he's got its balloon pop, so they'll... Wait, no it doesn't. The balloon just damaged. My apologies. They're holding out pretty good. Come On and Slam. Their balloon is popped. They're currently repairing it so they don't crash into the ground violently. It won't instantly destroy a ship if you hit the ground, which you might see. You might... Yes, you do. It doesn't hurt the ship, like break it instantly, but it does damage it over time. So as long as you're on the ground, you're getting injured, and that damage will stack up more than you can repair no matter how hard you try. Trust me, I've seen it enough times to know. So, the Come On and Slam got a balloon fixed, and now they're getting back into the fight. Looks like they're going to wham into the Mifune, which appeared to have broken the Mifune's hull armor. So let's switch back to that ship now, see how they're looking. It broke the whole armor, but they haven't really damaged the hull much at all. So the Mifune's, all things considered, it looks great. Unlike the Touch My Junker here, who, while it looks pretty good as far as repairs go, they are taking a lot of fire, and they're gonna have to. The engineers are really gonna have to scramble if they want to put all that fire out. Which it looks like they indeed are. They are extinguishing things as quick as they can. They're getting the hull back up now, and the hull is currently down. That's very bad. Looks like even the gunner is on the hull, so they must have entered full repair mode. Hull's back up, excellent. So they're looking pretty good there. Come on and slams, kind of still fighting that goldfish over here. I think we've seen enough of that fight. Let's focus on the Mifune for a bit, I think. Because this fight looks like it's going to get good. Because come on and slam, we already know what he's going to do. He's got the high ground and the back position, which means he's got a distinct advantage over his opponent at this moment. And they just lost their balloon too, so they're going to start sinking very quickly. Looks like the crew is quickly rebuilding the balloon, which is good of them. They're going to need to fix that engine fire at some point as well. I'm sure they'll get around to it when they're not busy. Right now they want to not crash, so they got to fix that balloon first, which is taking a real beating from the flamer and the mortar fire even as they fix it. Judging by the range of these ships, I believe Kamara and Slam is using Lesmok ammo, which gives him more range. I believe they're using that on their flamethrower, but I could be wrong. Actually, I can check. Hold on. Yeah, they are using no special ammo at all. Huh. I'm surprised. He is not using special ammo. I guess he's just naturally in range. I can tell because I'm looking at... Never mind. The winning team is the blue team, with Touch My Junker, captained by Cinders, and Come On and Slam, captained by Helmsman Miyoha. Anyway, that's the match, everyone. A stunning victory for the blue team, 0-5. And, well, I hope the red team had a good game even if they lost. You can still enjoy a loss if you're that kind of person. I'm not, but hopefully they are, so have a good one, everybody.